अच्छा I brought some of meat on my I button at the top. She just started the pop before and my back is on me, babies. I squeeze it on like a child. HD, hey, I'm good. How are you? I figured I'd come on here earlier before I work tonight. Thanks for joining the live this morning. Oh, I'm still so sweaty, but a girl's got to eat, so we're eating real good today. All right. Yeah, it's tough trying to get on here at night. I wonder. That's all right. I was gonna use coconut oil, but thanks, Remington. Hey, Rob. We're cooking Ash in the building. Hey. Eat it, fishy crab. All right, let's see how. Yeah, I worked up an appetite at the gym, so thank you. It is 1:20 here. I am making pancakes with strawberries, scrambled eggs, and then I think I'm gonna have some Ezekiel bread too with peanut butter and honey. But we'll see. She just started the pop before and my back is on maybe it's real. I want to say before this is the brand that I use for my pancakes. Usually I get the protein ones, but Simple Mills is a really good brand. Exactly, girl. We got to get our protein in. I'll have to have a shake after this too, for sure. Because I was working. And I always like to add cinnamon to my pancakes. You're hungry, HD. Make sure you eat something. I feel like every time I cook for myself, I make enough for like 3 people. And then this is the cinnamon I use. I use Sicilian cinnamon. You don't know what to eat? What time is it where you are? Maybe we can make a sandwich? Baby, you know the deal. So maybe she won't. Wait, HD, is this your first time seeing one of my cooking lives? That was 8:20. Stop, Ash, you think so? Thank you. Why don't you make some pasta? I feel like pasta's easy with like a little meat sauce so you get your protein in. My go-to is always like raviolis. Oh, there you go. Yeah, that's easy. Oh, let's butter. So I'm very particular about the food that I eat. So I use pasture raised eggs and grass fed butter. And then same thing with the pancake mix. All the ingredients is almond flour, arrowroot, organic coconut sugar, organic coconut flour, baking soda, sea salt. So I try and eat mainly whole foods, but you cannot, I think it tastes better, honestly. You can't really tell the difference. So it's so much better, like just if you can afford it, get the better ingredients. It makes a difference. Yay, thank you, HD. Let me pin that. It's worth it. And what I tell my clients too is I'm like, you either pay for it now or later. So, yes, the organic stuff, it costs more money and grocery shopping, everything's already expensive. I totally get that. But you either pay for it now or later down the line when you're taking like medications and you're not able to have the quality of life that you want. Eric, I'm live. I told you I was going to do it. I had to. I owe you guys from yesterday. All right. And then I'm gonna do 3 eggs. And a little secret is I put uh cottage cheese in my eggs. But just trust the process. I know that sounds crazy. But if you know, you know. I'm sorry, Ash. Hopefully I don't make you too hungry. I am starving right now. And I'm still sweaty. I look a little crazy. I did not fix myself up. This is just what we're going with today, you guys. It's so good. It makes the eggs really cheesy, but without like all the fat content. I just want to make sure that this is good. I've always checked my dates. Yeah. Just like a weirdo about that stuff. So I get like these. This is the best cottage cheese, good culture. It's pouring today. Oh, thank you, Ash. I appreciate that. I was sweating my butt off at the gym today. All right. And you just need a little bit, but it melts like cheese. I don't know. It's just so freaking good. And then I'll eat the rest of that. Extra protein. So sugar. What do you mean? All right, so I'm mixing all this up and then I'm gonna just put salt and pepper. Leave a little butter. Let's just pour it. I might just do one big. Ooh, should I add some chocolate chips? Do I have any? Wow, I'm surprised I don't have any. Oh, I do. And then these are the chocolate chips I use. Lily's chocolate chips. How many clients do I have? Like personal training clients? I have, I don't know, 10 maybe? Thanks, Eric. Maybe you should know. All right, let's get my eggs on the stove. Oh, I suppose I could have switched those around, but that's okay. You think that'll be enough food? Maybe I'll just make the bread after, see how I feel. I guess. Do I have avocado? I do have to chop up this watermelon. That's like how good this looks. I'm using all my non-toxic cookware. Oh, sorry, I missed that. What places does Mass have? Usually I shop at this place called Market 32. It's like a price shopper kind of vibe, but they have like healthier stuff. So I go to a couple. I'll go to Shaw's and then Market 32. There's Costco, yep. I'm so excited for this right now. Oh my god. And you found one too? And I do like to put a lot of pepper in my eggs, I'm not gonna lie. I'm a seasonings girly. And then just a little bit of salt. I know it's too crazy. All right, let's get these eggs in. I feel like she's almost ready to flip. I'm gonna give it a little bit longer. You guys, I cannot freaking wait to eat. Winco? Oh, okay. So we have Costco and then we have BJ's and Sam's Club. Do you guys have that? Seriously, this is gonna be so good. All right, I'm gonna turn the heat down a little bit and wash some strawberries. And then I always wash like my fruits and vegetables with a little veggie wash. Thanks, Eric. Have you been to the gym? Yes. I'm sweating already. Yes, I worked out for like 2.5 hours this morning and I had sprints. Like I can't wait to jump in the shower and just get myself together. But it was a lot. Yes, that was a pancake. All right, let's wash some strawberries. I'll probably do like 5. And then I use a veggie wash. I'm gonna chop that up, and then I think I'm gonna have a banana too. I get way too excited about food, you guys. I got these small ass plates. This bigger? A little bit. And my side dishes. Pancakes done. Eggs need a little bit more. I'm gonna turn it down for a sec though. All right. I usually put hot sauce on my eggs, but I'm not sure what I want to do today. We'll see. Yeah. Oh, thanks, Eric. I was so excited about those lights. That's what I should have done. Sriracha. Mm-hmm. All right. Pancakes done. And I gotta use the real maple syrup. I'm telling you. You can be healthy and enjoy stuff. You just gotta make certain little swaps. Okay. I think I'm gonna start with that and then see how hungry I am after. I don't want to waste any food. Oh, right? All right. I guess I should eat the less fun food first, which is the eggs. So this is what they look like. It's 3 eggs and some cottage cheese. I'm gonna take a bite and then see if I want hot sauce. They're really hot though. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna do a little hot sauce. And this is my favorite. I always like Cholula on my eggs. You're starving? Oh no. Just do it a little bit. And how long did that take? 15 minutes? So, what's everybody up to today? My first client canceled because someone needed to borrow her car or something like that. So I got up early. I threw some laundry in, which reminds me I have to go get that. Went to the gym, had a good workout. Now I'm talking to you guys. I have a meeting in a little bit, and then I have to work tonight. Which low key is one of my favorite shifts. I love my Wednesday night bar shift. And I usually have an early morning client tomorrow, but
She has to bring her boyfriend to the airport. So I get to sleep in a little bit tomorrow, and then I got glute day. The gym live was popping today. Mm. I worked an event last night. The views were so beautiful. I was at a golf course, and I'm like, I love the sunset. Like, I just like being outside. So we're wrapping up, and I'm like, all right, guys, I gotta head out there because it's just too beautiful to miss. Maybe I'll chop up this watermelon after with you guys. Oh, I didn't even see these. Sorry. Roasting coffee. Oh, that sounds cool. Go to the mountains later. Do you hike, Eric? I reach my workplace in the morning. Rested. Oh, Ash, you play football? That's cool. That's my favorite sport to watch. I'm grab a napkin. Oh my God. Wait, that is so cool. Yes, I would love to. Oh my God, I love that. Football is hands down my favorite sport. That is so cool. Hockey is the only sport I watch. I'm not gonna lie. Actually, one of my customers, so I'm a Green Bay Packers fan. One of my customers brought me in a Jordan Love jersey last week. I thought that was so nice. Hmm. Oh, Ash, what's your team? Y'all, did I breathe? Because I feel like I blacked out and this plate is gone. European. Oh, okay. It's like World Cup vibes. That kind of football. Body bag. Okay, that's cool. Hell yeah, they do. Yep. Because I ain't trying to wash no dishes. I had to use this like random one I had for the pancake, but I always try and use. Oh, I forgot I put chocolate chips in here. I always use paper plates. Mm-hmm. You gotta do it. Fun fact about me, you guys, I eat really fast. Ha, that's funny, Eric. I eat really fast. Mm-hmm. People at my job always make fun of me because they're like, where do you put all the food that you eat? Because every time I order, they're like, Your buffet is ready. So I'll be ordering mad food. How do I stay in shape? Well, believe it or not, everything that I ate was really healthy. So I had 3 pasture-raised eggs with cottage cheese. So that was, let's see, 6, 12, 18. Call it like 22 grams of protein. I'm happy with that. And then this is almond flour pancakes. So the ingredients are not bad. I need the extra carbs because I did cardio days today. And then I'm also getting carbs from the fruit because I'm going to have to consume a lot of calories and carbs today to make up for how hard I worked this morning. Oh, chat makes what I'm saying weird. And then, so there's no added sugar in any of this because I'm using real maple syrup too. So it's easy. Like a lot of people think that dieting is hard, but you would be surprised at how much food you can eat when you're eating like good whole foods. Mm-hmm. I love that. I eat like a monster. Pretty much. That bite was crazy. I am definitely a sweets girl. So I try and eat really healthy, but if I'm out to dinner, I'm looking at a dessert menu 10 times out of 10. It makes a difference, right, Ash? And when you eat healthy, you don't feel awful after you finish eating. Mmm. That's what you're saying. Mm-hmm. Sometimes I feel like I eat so fast because I'm scared my body is going to tell me I'm full when I'm not ready to stop eating. I gotta fold some laundry. Oh, I can't believe it's already almost 2 o'clock. I already went outside. I watered all my plants, all my flowers, and I laid some grass seed down the other day, so I watered my grass too. My IG is the same as this account. It's Monica X Austin. Not me about to look for my phone. Right there. After this, I do have to have a protein shake. I might turn my AC on too because it's really hot in here. I'm gonna go shut this door. Now I'm gonna turn my AC on. After this, I have to throw some clothes in the dryer and then jump in the shower. We're still here. Getting a little sleepy. I wonder if I'll have time for a nap. Even like 20 minutes. No, I'm not. The chocolate chips were a great touch. I'm glad I didn't make that bread because it would have been too much. Because I'm starting to get full and I hate wasting food. Mm, 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 mm. Thank you, Hybrid. I appreciate that. I pour a lot of love into my home. I'm constantly doing little projects and yeah, I got a couple new plants. Like this room in here, I have one, two, three, four, five plants in there. I just got a new one for my bedroom. Yeah, I love taking care of my home. Even last night I got out of work, it was like midnight, maybe 12:30 when I got home and I'm like cleaning, running the dishwasher. I'm crazy, but it makes me happy. And I think like you have to take pride in your space, because sometimes when it's too chaotic, that's also like how your brain is processing things too. So it's hard to think clearly, at least for me. If I'm in a messy space, all I can think about is like wanting to pick it up. And everything has energy too. So if you're in a messy space, it's omitting that crazy energy. Thank you. Well, I try and keep everything as clean as I can. Like how I was brought up was like if you are using a paper towel, I don't know if you just saw me like wipe the counter. If you grab a paper towel for something, you better wipe something down with it too. Mm. I love that, Ash. Absolutely. I feel like I'm going through a very transitional like period in my life right now. I'm doing things on my own. I am like falling in love with myself again. Um and I'm finding like there's a lot on my plate. I have a lot of moving parts going on, and but they're all great things, and like this is what I've prayed for, you know? So I love that. And I'm so happy that you guys are here on this little journey with me because it helps to have a support system. And I hope that you guys feel the same way because I genuinely love doing these lives and getting to talk with you guys. And yeah, I'm just grateful for you guys to be a part of my little journey over here. I'm learning to be very intentional with my life and my energy. Do I get paid by the gym to post content? In a sense, yes. So I do the lives for the gym, and I genuinely enjoy it. So it's a win-win for everybody. Give a little less, now you hear the compass. I'm just happy I got the opportunity to go on live. Because I never would have thought to stream while I'm working out. Like it's so funny when people like pop into the chat and they're like, "Oh, another influencer streaming in the gym." And it's like I kind of felt the same way. Like when I would see people do that, I'm like, I don't know how you do that. But once you build a community, your whole mindset shifts about that. So it's like one of my favorite parts of the day now. I love that I'm able to get a good workout in and talk with you guys and, basically just hang out with my friends while I'm fighting for my life. I actually did not write in my journal this morning, so I have to do that. Thank you, Ash. I appreciate that. I really do. I have been working my butt off. for a long time. So I'm excited that like time tells all, and you can tell who's been working and who hasn't been. And, of course, that's your life and you do what you want to do. But I feel like all the effort that I've been pouring into myself and what I love to do is finally, it's time. Thank you. So yeah, and it's like momentum is a real thing, and some days like people ask me how I stay motivated every day. It's not so much motivation, it's just it's routine. I did not go to college to become a nutritionist. I actually went to college for business. So I graduated with my bachelor's degree in organizational communications and marketing. And I did business to business outside sales for 2 years for a Fortune 250 company. I sold payroll, HR, PEOs, health insurance, 401k, IRA. I did all that. And I was commuting from Worcester to Boston, which was tough. And yeah, it was not for me. I did it for 2 years and it was a big decision for me to leave because it was like, okay, I went to college to get this job. You do everything you're supposed to do. And I didn't want to let anybody down, because it was like I got an awesome job. I had benefits, I had a 401k, stock options. So I remember when I was like basically miserable. I was not able to work out. I was not taking care of myself. I was too tired to even hang out with friends because I was just working so much. By the time I got out of work, it was like a 2.5 hour ride home. Um, I remember thinking about quitting and I stopped smoking. I didn't drink. Like, I wanted the clearest mind while I was making that decision. So I stopped, like, I was like completely sober. Not that I have like issues with that stuff, but when I make a big decision, I want to make sure that I'm like fully committed to it. Um, and yeah, it was like 2 months and I was like, nope, like my mind is made up. This is what I have to do. I had nothing lined up. It was right before COVID. It was January of 2019 that I left. And it was the best decision of my life. Best decision of my life. So I left there and I started working at the restaurant that I'm at now. That was my first job. So I knew that they would take me back. I left on good terms. It was just because I graduated college. Um, and I took all of February off. I worked in March and then the world shut down like March 18th or something like that. And I was like, oh shoot, like I don't have a job now. Like the restaurant is closed. I just quit my other job. I was still living at home with my dad at the time, so my bills weren't too bad. It was like my phone bill and my car payment. So I was doing fine. And of course I was saving up because I was making big girl salary and living at home. So I wasn't too stressed about it, but it was like, I gotta figure something out. And that's when I got into, first of all, I bought my house and started doing like home improvement projects because all I did was have a ton of time on my hands. And then I got into fitness for real, and created a career out of it. So that was a really long story. I don't know if you guys care, but yeah. Best decision I ever made. I was really scared to take that leap of faith, but I did it and it worked out for the best. And now I love what I do every single day. So sometimes it's funny, like, if you have a bad day or whatever, and you're like, oh, I'm doing so much or whatever, like to go back to Ash's quote that she shared. But it's like, if I look back at who I used to be and now who I am now, yes, I have a lot on my plate, but it's like, this is what I've asked and prayed for and worked so hard to get to. And I know that like the younger me would be super proud. Thank you. Yeah, and I feel like personal development should never stop. Thank you, Juan. I appreciate that. Thank you guys. Like, I appreciate you more than you know. But yeah, sometimes like you truly do just have to bet on yourself and you have to make every single day. Like, you just have to keep making those moves, and eventually when the time is right, the universe is going to give you what you've asked for. Thank you. I have grown a lot over the past, I'd say like 7 years, but really I've experienced a lot of personal growth and development in the past like 10 months, I would say. I've become more spiritual, more intentional, and I definitely am happy with who I'm becoming. So thank you guys for the support. Thank you. I love that. I have some exciting things. So yeah, it's all good, and everything happens for a reason. And it's funny, like, I thought I wanted something really bad in life that I didn't get. And you just have to understand that, like, what's meant for you will be for you. And sometimes things don't go your way, and it's for the best. Yay, thank you. So yeah, you just gotta, I don't know if you guys believe in God or whatever your higher power is, but you just have to trust and have faith that, like, if you're moving the right way, that things are gonna happen for you. So, and believe me, I've life has knocked me down a few times. I've experienced some crazy stuff in my life. So this isn't coming from someone that is like cookie cutter, perfect, nothing ever goes wrong. I've overcome a lot of adversity, so I'm proud to be here today. So yeah, that's my story, you guys. Yeah, I love the lives that are more intimate because I could never share something like that in front of like 400 people. I do have a very active life, yes. Yep. And I feel like I've gone through all phases. Like in college, I definitely would like drink and party and live my best life. So I'm happy that I've experienced everything. And then when it was time to like grow up and shift my focus, that's what I did. So yeah. And I love that. So I have my own fitness business, but I love that my boss at my bartending job respects what I do too, because say I'll like pick up an extra shift or whatever, if it interferes with my workouts, he's super helpful with me, and I love that he respects what I do as well. Thanks, Ash. Yeah, there's a lot. There's a lot. I'd love to write a book one day or uh do some sort of like program. I don't know. I'm workshopping some ideas for stuff like that, but I do a lot of reading, a lot of reflection, a lot of journaling. And I feel like the first way to start, I got you, Ash. You'll get the first one. The first step is to just practice gratitude. Like I saw a quote, and I'm terrible at remembering them, so I'm just gonna paraphrase. But basically it's like the people that live a happy life aren't aren't experiencing anything much different than you, but they're learning to see the good in things. Whereas people who are always stressed out and worked up, they choose to hold on to the negative things that happen every day. So someone cuts you off, or someone tells you no, or someone pisses you off. Sometimes negative people will hold on to that energy and have that ruin their whole day. Where it's like, okay, I may experience something like that, but then I get to go outside and water my flowers at 1:30 in the afternoon, and I'm grateful for that. So, you know, that's just my little that's kind of the way I started. I am working on the road rage, I'm not gonna lie. That's something I do need to work on. But yeah, you just have to learn to see the good in things, and sometimes like every life is like this. It's like you're gonna have highs and lows, but the lows make you appreciate the highs even more. Exactly, Ash. Yes. Something before it happens. Yep. And what's crazy is your mind doesn't know the difference of if something is actually happening or not. So if you're thinking worst case scenario, you're putting your mind and your body through that stress of something that hasn't even happened yet and may not happen. And it's tough. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying I'm perfect by any means, but if I notice myself focusing on my negative thoughts, it's like, okay, well, what if everything does work out? Or if I'm picturing the worst case scenario, let's picture the best case scenario too. So you definitely have to train your brain, and social media is like good and bad, there's a lot of pollution on there that like gets in our minds, but you just have to make sure that you control your thoughts because they're not all going to be positive, but you have the chance to hold on to it or not. Yeah. I love that we're on the same page. So yeah, that's kind of like my philosophy that I've adapted over the years. Exactly. Hey G. And 9 times out of 10, the worst case scenario never happens. So yeah. How are you, G? But I wish you guys the best. I hope that everything is going great in your life. And I also feel like if you feel stuck, sometimes the universe is testing you. I'm doing good. Hey, Glock boy. The universe is testing you. And until you learn your lesson, it's going to keep hurting you, unfortunately. Um, but you just have to understand that everything happens for a reason. And what is meant for you will always be for you. So that's my TED talk, you guys. That was a lot of food. Thanks, Mom. I work out 5 days a week, but nutrition is the most important part. Thanks, Glock boy. I appreciate that. Thank you for always showing love on my lives. Um, Definitely nutrition is important, but also I've been working out for a really long time, so after a while, your body just definitely changes. I've noticed a huge difference over the past like year, I would say. And I've been in good shape for like 5 or 6 years, but over the past year, I feel like my body has fully like recomped. Mhm. No, I appreciate the support. Um, yeah. So just consistency, really. Consistency and then like 80/20 diet. But like I said, there's so many easy, healthy swaps that you can make. Like I'm sitting down eating pancakes right now and I don't have to feel guilty about it because I'm using the best ingredients and not artificial maple syrup. I don't even understand why that's a thing. We practice some sports. No, I just work out. But actually, you guys, I am golfing in a golf tournament on the 22nd. I've never golfed a day in my life. So that'll be interesting. But I'm always up for a challenge. And the people whose team I'm on are fully aware I've never golfed before. So I'm pretty sure I'm just going to be the entertainment, but that's okay. Mm-hmm. Wait, I gotta show you guys my golf outfit. Hold on. So, like I said, I've never golfed before, so you guys will have to let me know if this is a good fit. But it's a little skirt. It has little shorts under it. Want to do that? And then I got just like a pink tank top. That's given golfer, right? Hopefully, because I'm not buying another outfit. Oh, let's go, Ash. You guys probably needed the rain too, huh? Oh, you're gonna sleep so good too. I love sleeping when it's raining. Miniature golf. It's for golf. Is that bad? I honestly didn't really look up what people wear. I just kind of went from memory. But I played softball as a kid, so I know I have a good swing. I have good hips, which I feel like golf is all in the hips. So yeah. Juan, does it look like that's supposed to be for tennis? Oh, actually, you guys, I did Top Golf when I was in Florida in February. But that was the first time I ever swung a golf club. I remember being in the hall with you. Hopefully it's nice out that day. I feel like it's a older people thing or like retired people thing or a rich people thing. And I'm just not there yet, but it's okay. It'll be fun. I'm hoping I get to drive the golf cart, honestly. Maybe take an edible or something. You played hockey? My dad played hockey. My dad played hockey and football and baseball. You know, I've never been to a hockey game in my life. And when I was in college, my school won the championship, like the NE10 division. But we didn't have a rink on campus. It was off campus, so I never went to the games. Body bag. Mm. I think that that's the vibe of this tournament. People are just trying to get wasted. So I think I should be fine. It's good vibes. It's good people I'm playing with. Actually, the people that I'm playing with are kind of crazy. Not gonna lie. So it'll be fun. A Stanley Cup. I don't know. Thank you, G. I appreciate that. I got my little red kitchen going on. There's my new little, that's my money tree in there. Wii golf. Oh my God, I used to do that and Wii bowling. Martavius, welcome to the live. Thank you. And then I don't know if I showed you guys this one last time, but I got this little guy. He was so small, and now look at how big he is. Isn't that crazy? And then I have this little guy. Actually, he needs some water today. I got my little succulents up there. This is a Christmas cactus, and fun facts about this, I don't know if you guys really care or not. Hey, Logan. This Christmas cactus never used to bloom. And then after my mom died, it blooms every year in December. And it gets these beautiful, pretty pink little flowers on it. And it only blooms once a year, right around Christmas time. Isn't that so cool? And then this is my little money tree. I got my nieces and nephew up there. And yeah, this is one of my little living rooms. And then I have my parents' little wedding invitation framed up here with a little mirror. Little details, you know. Yeah, they do look so cool when they're bloomed. Thanks, guys. I also got a peace lily. I think that's what it's called in my room, like a really big one. So yeah, I'm definitely into just plants and little living things in my house that bring me happiness. And they're supposed to be good for the air quality too, they say. So I'm not. That's funny. Yeah, I do like to keep my house very clean, almost to a fault, I think, but it's okay. Yes. Okay, so it is a peace lily that I got. So the blossom will go away. Yes, make sure you guys like and subscribe. This is going to be most of the content on this channel, at least for now, unless there's other things you guys want to see. But yeah, this is like mainly what I do during the day. I'm gonna have to get off soon though, because I do have to put my clothes in the dryer before I gotta go to work. Actually, I probably should do that right now. Do you guys just want to wait? I should be pretty quick. Thanks, Glock Boy. Yeah, Starbucks. My watered down Starbucks. I don't want to take you guys to the basement because I feel like the service is gonna cut out. Don't go to Starbucks? Why? I got the black card at Starbucks. That's how much I go there. All right, I'm gonna go throw my clothes in the dryer really quick, you guys. Yeah, it's definitely brunch now. I cooked breakfast. I made some scrambled eggs and I made a chocolate chip omelet. Omelet. Oh my god. Can you guys tell I'm tired? A chocolate chip pancake with strawberries and bananas. No fast food. Bad. Bad one. No fast food. Oh, okay. I'll try it. Seems like in your house there's hmm. Yeah, I definitely have some dishes, but they're gonna have to go in the sink today. All right, I'm going to throw my clothes in the dryer, you guys. Give me like 2 minutes because I don't have to leave for work in like an hour and I do not want wet clothes. So hold on. Hold that thought. Oh, all right. Sorry, guys. My bad. I forgot I had bathing suits in there and I don't like to dry them, so I had to hang them up. But thank you guys for hanging tight. Um, yeah. I probably should start cleaning this stuff up at least. I'll probably get off in like 5-ish minutes just so I can get some stuff done. Cause I won't be back home until probably like 11 o'clock tonight. So you guys are getting like a real idea of what my days look like. First half is in the gym. I got a couple free hours in the afternoon and then back to work. I'm also going to take a little immunity shot because thank you, Eric. These are my favorite. Well, usually I like the Suja ones, but the grocery store I go to just doesn't have them. So I've just learned to get used to these. And I am going to fill up my water. That is an immunity shot. So it's like turmeric and ginger. And it's good for like immunity health. I'm filling up my water for work so that way I don't have to do it when I'm rushing to leave the house. That you deserve the best, you're beautiful. Mm. No, it's just like turmeric and ginger, black pepper. That is like spicy. Honestly, I don't really watch any. Not gonna lie. I just kind of do my own thing. Um, I do follow like fitness influencers. I can't really think of any. Annalise Cruz, I think. She's like the first one I can think of. I like her content. Um, yeah, I don't know. I don't really have like, I don't know, people I follow like that. And I think it's safe to say that this is gonna be trash. And then I should make myself a shake. Damn, this takes a lot of water. Oh, sorry. I thought you guys could see me. I wish this thing just turned to wherever I went. All right. Shake is ready for when I go to work. Okay. Yes, exactly. All right, I'm gonna put this in the fridge so that way I can grab it when I leave. I work at 4, but I'm going in at 3:30 because I want to have a conversation with my boss. So yeah, I'm going in a little bit early, so I gotta be there in like an hour. So I think I'm gonna get off here so I can shower and kind of decompress from my workout in the morning, and then turn into a bartender. I gotta put some makeup on and get myself together because I'm looking a little crazy. Hey Jay Wallen, how are you? But I appreciate you guys for coming on here. Thank you, Glock Boy. I'll do my best to do little lives like this. I think that this is realistic for me. Maybe more daytime lives instead of nighttime, except for like the days that I'm not working. When do I sleep? That's a good question. Juan, I'm trying to figure that out myself. No, I'll get out of work. I don't know, like 11. I'll sleep like 11 to probably 12 to like 6. You too, Ash. Thank you so much for coming on here. I had a great conversation with you guys today. I will be back on the gym's YouTube tomorrow at 9 a.m. for glute day. And depending on the weather, maybe I'll do like a quick live. I'll come back here and cook breakfast with you guys again because I definitely enjoyed that. But love you guys. I appreciate you. Make sure to subscribe if you're not subscribed. And I will see you guys hopefully tomorrow morning. Thank you guys. Have a great day.